These are must-see films to get your engines revving. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies for car enthusiasts. For this list, we're looking at movies that get car buffs excited. Whether they feature racing, road trips, or just a nice display of classic cars, we've made our choices by balancing how good the movie is compared to how much it speaks to your average gearhead. Number 10, Drive. This dark thriller about a mysterious Hollywood stunt driver / getaway driver scored big at its 2011 Cannes Film Festival screening.
You tell me where we start, where we're going afterwards. I give you 5 minutes when we get there. Anything happens in that 5 minutes and I'm yours, no matter what. Anything a minute either side of that and you're on your own.
Standing out thanks to its stylish direction, captivating imagery, and ethereal music, plus great performances by Ryan Gosling and Albert Brooks, it also has been called a tribute to the genre of car films.
What do you do?
I drive.
While Drive has a lot going for it on its own, the car-centric plot, fantastically staged car scenes, and the combination of a 5-liter Mustang and a Chrysler 300 in the same sequence is enough to get most car buffs drooling.
I don't sit in while you're running it down. I don't carry a gun. I drive.
Number 9, Le Mans.
Michael, I want you to drive flat out. I want Porsche to win Le Mans.
This film depicts the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans race, the world's oldest endurance race. Although it was a dud at the box office, the Steve McQueen film has since gained a cult following, mainly for its authenticity. And in fact, the film gained this authenticity by using the actual Le Mans circuit and actual footage of a real race shot from an actual car in the race, with appearances from actual drivers and actual race cars.
What kind of race will you drive?
Try to save the machine, go as fast as I can, try to win.
Much of the race footage was shot from a Ford GT40 and features a Porsche 917 as well as a gorgeous Ferrari 512 in all of their glory.
It is 5 a.m., 13th hour of the race, and the Ferrari-Porsche battle continues unabated.
It doesn't hurt that McQueen himself was a racing aficionado, who was determined to capture the most accurate racing footage possible, which he most definitely did.
A lot of people go through life doing things badly. Racing's important to men who do it well.
Number 8, Ronin.
You ever kill anybody?
I hurt somebody's feelings once.
As if the idea of Robert De Niro kicking ass and taking names in France wasn't exciting enough, director John Frankenheimer went and made it even better. While the film admittedly spends most of its time on a team of ex-special ops trying to steal a mysterious briefcase, the car chase scenes through Nice and Paris, all filmed live, have been noted as some of the best of all time. Considering that there were over 2,000 extras, 300 stunt drivers, and appearances by a Mercedes SEL, a vintage and overpowered Benz W116, an Audi S8, BMW 535i, a Citroën XM, and a variety of Peugeots, to name just a few. There can be no doubt that this action thriller deserves a place on this list.
You worried about saving your own skin?
Yeah, I am. Covers my body.
Number 7, Death Proof.
You're not gonna want to do what we're doing.
What, to drive a car?
We're doing more than that.
What, drive it fast?
No definitive list of car flicks can be complete without Quentin Tarantino's homage to the exploitation muscle car films popular in the 1970s. Combining action, horror, comedy, and revenge in a way that only Tarantino could, the film stars Kurt Russell as a psychopathic stuntman who murders young women through car accidents, using a car that he believes to be death-proof.
Remember when I said this car was death-proof? Well, that wasn't a lie. This car is 100% death-proof.
Although it's not one of Tarantino's biggest hits, the flick still lands on our list as a worthy tribute to the golden age of car cinema due to its breathtaking car sequences, jaw-dropping crashes, and an appearance by a beautiful 1970 Dodge Challenger. Number 6, The Italian Job.
In this country, they drive on the wrong side of the road.
Although the 2003 remake has garnered some favorable reviews and features some pretty drool-worthy cars, we've set our sights on the British original that blew the doors off the genre.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off!
Starring Michael Caine as the head of a crew of criminals trying to pull off a monumental heist in Italy, the film features some classy cars from the turn of the decade, including an orange Lamborghini Miura, an Aston Martin DB4, Jag E-Types, and a black Fiat Dino Coupe. Of course, car lovers will enjoy what the film is best known for, its climactic car chase scene involving a trio of stylish Mini Coopers.
The Self-Preservation Society.
Number 5. Gone in 60 Seconds. Don't get us wrong, the 1974 original has definitely got a few tricks up its sleeve, but when it comes to gorgeous automobiles, the remake has got them and then some. Featuring a stunning Angelina Jolie, Nicolas Cage in fine form, and a pedal-to-the-metal plot, the real beauties here are the 50 expensive cars master thief Memphis Reigns must steal to save his brother's life.
I just stole 50 cars for you in one night. All right, I'm a little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation.
Beginning with a 1999 Aston Martin DB7, as well as an exquisite DB1, and ending with a 2000 Volvo V70R, the cars are dreamy to behold, but none so much as the prized Eleanor, a 1967 Shelby Mustang GT500, which received a star title credit in the movie.
I need you, Eleanor. I need you now.
Number 4. Vanishing Point.
There goes the Challenger, being chased by the blue meanies on wheels.
With heart-pumping action, dangerous stunts, a chase across post-hippie America, and a white 1970 Dodge Challenger RT loaded with a 440 Magnum, car movies can't get much better than this surreal gem.
Yeah, we lost him at the Nevada border. You better let Nevada handle it. This guy's nuts.
Referenced in multiple songs, television shows, and even video games, the epic chase between the police and the mysterious driver Kowalski has since captured the imaginations of film directors from Quentin Tarantino all the way to Steven Spielberg.
Let's get the hell out of here, huh?
There are enough revving engines, car crashes, and racing sequences in this cult classic road movie to appeal to vehicle lovers of any age and from any background.
Kowalski, can you hear me?
Number 3. Bullet.
What will happen to us in time?
Time starts now.
You can't call yourself a gearhead unless you've watched this seminal car lovers classic. Featuring the macho Steve McQueen in all his McQueeniness, a 1969 Ford Mustang 390 Fastback, and a Dodge Charger 440 Magnum, the film became a critical and box office smash. Plus, it resulted in a cult following from fans of the genre.
You work your side of the street, and I'll work mine.
The crowning achievement of this dramatic thriller, however, is undoubtedly the car chase scene through the streets of San Francisco, called one of cinema's most exciting and all-time best. It has been extensively copied, parodied, and referenced to in a sequence that has set the standard for all car chase scenes to come after.
Need a car?
Sorry, Lieutenant. There's no cars left.
Thank you.
Number 2. Rush.
A wise man gets more from his enemies than a fool from his friends.
Arguably the finest professional racing flick of all time, this tense and thrilling film brings to life the fierce rivalry between Formula One drivers Niki Lauda and James Hunt in 1976.
Thus far, it's been going pretty much the way of Niki Lauda. But James Hunt has qualified fastest here. He is on pole position for the German Grand Prix with Niki Lauda alongside.
A far cry from the safer vehicles of today. Drivers back then were daredevils. There were no such thing as roll cages, aerodynamics usually worked against you rather than for you, and high-speed crashes were usually a death sentence.
You see, the closer you are to death, the more alive you feel. The more alive you are. They can see that in you, they feel that in you.
This Ron Howard film captures the danger of F1 racing back in the day brilliantly, and gives us sequences that made us grimace, wince, and squeal with anxiety and anticipation.
That bad, huh?
No. Before we race our way to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Is this your car?
Yeah, it's one of them.
One of them. I think you're pretty slick, don't you?
You'd have yourself a real street sweeper here if you put a little work into it.
I go fast enough.
You can never go fast enough.
I'll be back on the highway in a second.
All right, good buddy. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Number 1. Furious 7.
They say an open road helps you think about where you've been, where you're going.
Is there any more enjoyable and exhilarating movie for the modern car enthusiast than the 7th entry in the Fast and Furious franchise? We'd have to argue that there is not, or at least it's kind of unlikely. Although credit must be given to the original 2001 film, Furious 7 perfects the formula for the car movie. It's got real stunts, real crashes, and real driving. Of course, it doesn't hurt that the action sequences are perfectly orchestrated, and it features some of the prettiest cars imaginable, including the ultra-rare and ultra-expensive Lykan Hypersport, a Bugatti Veyron, a 2014 Maserati Ghibli, and classic Aston Martins, Chargers, Plymouths, and more. Plus, it's got The Rock in it.
Thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
Do you agree with our list? Which car movies get you drooling? For more engine-revving top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's done. It's finished.
Done. Finished.